Hello trainee, welcome to Module 1 Electrical Installation class. This is our fourth topic and the topic is Tools and Measuring Instruments. I'm your facilitator, Miss Drusilla. By the end of this lesson, we are supposed to be able to identify tools. The tools that are used in the electrical works, the equipment that are used in the electrical works, and also the measuring instruments. At the same time, you're supposed also to know the safe use of these instruments, how to care and maintain them, even up to storage. In the last 3 weeks, we covered extensively the topic on work safety, and it came out that safety is a fundamental component in any work environment. Therefore, before we start today's topic, I would want us to identify some precautionary measures to be observed when handling hand tools. So you can give like 4. I want you to respond on the chat box. 10 seconds are enough. Start off. Excellent. Those are very good responses. So let us go over them again together. 1, tools should be cleaned at all times. Ensure every time after using the tools, make sure it is cleaned. The other one, always use the right tools for the right job. Don't improvise. The other thing, ensure that tools handles should be securely fitted. Don't use tools that handles are fallen off. They'll hurt your hand. Also, ensure that if a tool is damaged, ensure that you repair before you start using it. These are some of the precautionaries that you're supposed to observe, but ensure that you read more and get to understand what you need to observe for you to be safe in any working environment when you're using tools. So now, I would want us to move to today's topic. We are going to look at the basic electrical tools. But I know you must have handled these tools, or you must have come across these tools. So I want you to name at least 5 tools you know that are used in the electrical works, or even in the electronics works. So I'd want you on the chat box very fast, in the next 30 seconds, write down at least 5 tools that you've come across or you know. So start writing those tools. Excellent. These are the tools that are used in these electrical works or in the electrical workshop. So let us go through over them together. We have screwdriver, we have pliers, we have tape measure, we have electrical tape, we have even the machines are also in the workshop, because we are looking at tools, we are looking at equipment and also other measuring instruments. So electric drills are also in the workshop. We have the spiriting level, we have the bending machines, we have lugs. One thing you need to note, these tools have functions, and because of their functions, they are classified. So on the screen you have the classification. 1, we have the cutting tools. I want to map the tools that you listed against the classification. So cutting tools, These are example are stripping pliers, stripping knives, side cutters, hacksaw. Their functions are just to cut. So those are cutting tools. The other categories, these are stripping tools. They include the wire strippers, knives, even pliers can again come here under stripping. So because they do that function, they are called stripping tools. The next category is the fixing tools. We have the spanners. There are those that are closed, others are open. They are of various sizes. They are all used for fixing. We have the screw drivers that drives in and fix components by tightening them. The other category here I have is the soldering equipment. These are solder gun, solder holder, all the components that are associated in the soldering process are the ones we are calling the soldering equipment. We also have the other machines like drilling machines. We have the bending machines. All these are under the category of the machines. We also have measuring instruments. Remember, this is electrical works. Measuring instruments covers the instrument that can establish the quantity of current, the quantity of voltage, the resistance. So all those are measuring instruments. So for current, you have the ammeter, voltage, voltmeter, and power. We have the wattmeter, resistance, we have the ohmmeter. So these are the measuring instruments that are used in the circuitry level, which we are going to look when we'll be commencing on the practical sessions. The bending machines are also very important. We normally deal with steel conduits. You cannot bend your knee or your bare hand. So the bending machines are very important. So those are the basic equipment that you need in a given workshop. Therefore, we also need, I also want to see if you can match the equipment and the function based on what you've already covered. So here I have an image on the screen. I'm going to point to the tool, and I want you to give me the function of this tool and the name. So I'm pointing with the following letters. I'll point with the letter A, I'll point with the letter B, I'll point with the letter C, I'll point with the letter E, I'll point with the letter D. So I want you on your chat box, write the name and the function. I'm giving you exactly 30 seconds for you to be able to name all these instruments. So start the naming of the instruments. Excellent. Let us do it together. A is a pliers. We have two types of pliers there, the long nose and the two types depend on the kind of work you are using. They are used for cutting and also for holding. The next one is B. B is pointing at the screwdrivers. They are used for fastening the screw. As you can see, there are two types also. We have the flat and we have the stump. The next one, C, is pointing at a tape measure. What is the function of a tape measure? As you've indicated, it is used for taking measurement. I have also pointed another tool here with D. D is a spanner. Spanners are used for fastening pipes, and they can be closed spanner or open spanner. They are found in different sizes. The other instrument I've pointed with E is the stripping knife. This one is used for stripping cables. So I'm happy that you are able to identify these images and also name the component and the function. So as we conclude, I want us to look at the best practices when handling tools and equipment. So number one, make sure that you wear the proper safety gear. When I say the safety gear, those are the PPEs that will protect you. Gloves will protect your hands, goggles will protect your eyes, ears will be protected by earbuds. So depending on the work you're handling, ensure you have the right PPE. Make sure that your work area is well lit and also clean. The other thing you need to know is check your tools before each use. Check for any damage. Make sure you repair before you start using a tool that is malfunction. Also use tools only for the specific task. Don't use a tool that is not meant for that particular task. Don't improvise. The other precautionary measure is keep workshops and storage spaces clean and dry to prevent accident. All tools, equipment, and measuring instruments should be stored after use. Don't leave things lying in the workshop, in the spaces. You should ensure that the gangways are clear and everything is kept well. Ensure also there is timely greasing of equipment that you are using. Finally, now that we've gone through tools and equipment, how to care for them, I have this activity for you. You're required to carry out the following tasks. Identify the tools that are in use in a given workshop or locality. After you've done that, upload 2 pictures of the tools in each of the following categories. Remember, they are cutting tools, stripping tools, fixing tools, measuring tools. Also ensure that you take a video of yourself using at least one of the tools you have identified. Make sure that you submit this work within a week. You can upload in our WhatsApp group, and you can also share the same copy in my email. Thank you and have a good day.